I'm an actor, I'm a producer, I'm a director. I haven't directed for a while, but I am a director. I work on the platforms of theatre, film, television, radio, and new media. My grandfather, late Bishop S.C. Phillips, he was at some point known as the Bishop of Ondo. And in his much later years, when he would come from Mushubu to visit us at home and stay for a while, he used to tell me stories, and then there'll be songs attached to those stories. And then he liked the idea of me dancing to those songs so that for me was the first taste of performing. And then in my primary school, St. Xavier's School, Ikoyi, that was the next stage where I was cast in the end of term play as one of the lead characters. I loved the play. It was a musical. At that time I could sing. And because I was so invested in the play, I would learn work on the script and all that. And my mom got worried. She thought, this girl is not sleeping over play. So she went to my teacher in school and said, Joke is not sleeping over this play, so I think we should take her out of the play. And they said, no, this is one thing that Joke really loves and she enjoys it. So come performance, my parents were inundated by members of the audience, other parents who came to and were congratulating them. Your daughter is, wow, she's an incredibly good performer. And, and it's funny, I met someone like 2 years after leaving St. Xavier's, several years after leaving St. Xavier's. I was in Holy Child, probably in my senior years in Holy Child College at the time. And I met this lady at the butcher's section of Kingsway stores at the time. And this lady looked at me and said, were you not the merry peasant in the St. Xavier's play? I said, yes. I said, wow, you were unforgettable. Very good. What are you doing now? Are you doing anything to do with theatre and all that and all that? And I was. In Holy Child, that's what I did a lot. I used to write plays and I used to gather people together and get them to perform in the plays. Ifeoma Fafunwa, the producer of Here would never let me forget it. I was And my principal, later Mrs. Margaret Shoson, she created the theatre prefect, the prefectship for me, because I was so into theatre. And we had an amazing teacher at the time, Mrs. Yunus, Miss Shita, who had an incredible voice. And I think she trained abroad, and then she came back home and was teaching us drama. And I just adored her. I thought she was amazing. And I wanted to be like her. She had this incredible voice. And I also used to watch, the village headmaster of those days, and I'd see Auntie Bidu Allison as Amebo. And she'd broken English, never put together. And then when she was interviewed on television outside of village headmaster, she would speak this impeccable English. I want to do that. I want to be able to, do things like that. So those are, in a nutshell, those are all the things that got me into acting. Over the years, one has found that it's a very challenging industry to be in. It's challenging puts it in a very mild tone. It's hard. And I guess one of the hardest sectors within the sector to be in is the performing sector. If you're saying the industry is not structured, the performing sector is totally unstructured. It's getting better. I guess because I'm still doing it, I'm not too sure what I want to be for yet. But I think, taking it seriously, I guess it would be to say, I was here. I did my best. The world is the oyster of the young people. The future It's not for my generation, it's their generation. So it's however they shape it, it's going to be, so they should have fun shaping it, but they should not destroy it in the process.